Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for Batman Eternal, issue 20. Before I start talking about Batman Eternal, I do want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 61, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are those exclusive comics. We have Nova, issue 20, Daredevil, issue 7, and also Robin Hood, ongoing issue 1, which I also have an advanced review already on Comic Uno, so if you want to check that out, I kind of already have an in-depth review for that. Let's talk about Batman Eternal, issue 20. I love the cover. I actually do like these painted style covers. It does remind me a lot of the Batgirl covers. So we have Batgirl, Commissioner Gordon, and Batman, which are the three prime stories of this issue. So I like the cover a lot. Let's see if I like the story. Last couple of weeks, Batman Eternal has been pretty good, actually. I've been enjoying it. So let's see if it's going back to that stride, or is it gonna do what it usually does, have two good issues and then move back to those bad issues. Let's see. Hopefully it's good. With this issue, we get to see, let's start with the Batgirl story. Batgirl finds the person that's been framing Commissioner Gordon, and Jason and Batwoman have been helping her. And someone kills the guy who has been framing James Gordon, but they do have enough information to probably help Commissioner Gordon. So that's one step closer for them. With Batman, we get to see that he's teaming up with Detective Bard and Killer Croc. And Killer Croc's, he's not a bad guy. Obviously, he's a villain, but in this issue, he's not that much of a bad guy. He has his own motives, but he's trying to help. But Detective Bard doesn't really see it that way. He still wants to arrest Killer Croc for killing officers. He's like, yeah, I did that, but still, I helped you guys. So Batman kind of understands that. He's like, alright, Killer Croc's not that much of a threat. We have other threats, let him go. So he does let Killer Croc go in a way, but I'm sure Killer Croc will come in the future. Who knows what he's going to do, but I'm sure hopefully that story has some meaning. That's what's going on with that. And then Commissioner Gordon, he's just kind of getting used to being in jail and helping out the warden, maybe making a good name for himself, and still being a commissioner in a way, even though he's not a commissioner anymore and he's in jail. He's still doing his job in different ways. And then the last part of the story, which really made the issue for me, was Stephanie Brown puts on her spoiler outfit and says, hey, I'm Spoiler, and I'm going to spoil my father's plans. So, this issue is okay. The story, a lot of it is not needed for Batman Eternal. I thought the Commissioner Gordon story was a little sketchy. A lot of things that happened felt very quick. Like he was, he was helping throughout the whole jail thing. He was trying to help the warden. So I thought that was cool, but I don't know if it was really needed. I just didn't love the story and how that all came out. I think the Batman story was interesting with Killer Croc, but it really has nothing to do with Batman Eternal. I guess it has to do with the relationship between Detective Ward and Batman. But other than that, it's nothing really have to do with Commissioner Gordon. So I think Batman could be doing other things. It just feels very fillerish for Batman. They just feel like you have to do something with Batman. And that's why they're doing this Killer Croc story. It has nothing really to do with Batman Eternal. But yeah, the Batgirl story, even though it's a few pages, I did like that. It's getting closer to at least what the main plot is with Commissioner Gordon. It's getting closer to getting Commissioner Gordon not to be guilty and proving that he's not guilty. So I do like that idea. I think that was at least progressing the story a lot. Also, the art's very dark, which I don't love. I feel like there's a lot of unnecessary shading throughout the artwork, but it's definitely not the worst I've seen for Batman Eternal, so I guess I can't complain too much. But again, it is a little dark, so that's kind of unsettling for the issue. But overall, I thought it was okay. I especially love the Stephanie scene. Even though we haven't been seeing a lot of Stephanie, at least we see that they still know Stephanie's around, and she finally has her spoiler outfit, which I love the spoiler outfit, because it's a combination of the real spoiler outfit, and once you see it, it's a good combination of her old Batgirl outfit. So I really like the costume. Looking forward to seeing what Stephanie does. I think the next issue is that big Stephanie cover. So hopefully we get a Stephanie solo issue, something to do with Stephanie, because we haven't seen enough of Stephanie. I know a lot of people have been complaining about that. So I'm going to give 3 stars. I thought it was a good issue. There's some progression, and I'm leaning more towards pick it up. Usually with 3 stars, I lean towards don't pick it up or pick it up. I think this is one of the better issues of Batman Eternal. It wasn't horrible, but it's nothing that great either. So I'm going to give it 3 stars, but I do recommend it, especially for that ending with Stephanie Brown. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations, and don't forget to like me on Facebook, and don't forget to check out my website for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. The links for that's in the description below also. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno.